Transformation is underway, baby. Things are changing at a cellular level. Yes. This full moon in Aquarius is offering us all an opportunity for deep healing so that we can step into the age of light. This new age of Aquarius is changing things on a cellular level indeed. So trust the niggle, trust the little nudge inside of you, listen to your intuition, protect yourself, and listen to this full moon message coming from me, your girl. I aim to inspire. Transformation on a cellular level. We're coming into the age of Aquarius, which most of us already know. The Mayans predicted the new age or end of the Pisces age back in 2012, December 21st, which is the winter solstice. But last year, on the winter solstice, December 21st, we had the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, which happens every 20 years. But last year's, in 2020, they conjuncted at 0 degrees Aquarius. So although the shift out of Pisces and that Jesus fish energy, all those fish parables of the Bible, and before that, all the parables of the ram's horn for the Aries age, and before that was the Taurus age. I mean, these things are depicted in the Bible if you know what to look for. But this particular age of Aquarius, it was foretold. It was already known, that this Saturn and Jupiter conjunction happening at the 0 degrees Aquarius mark would solidify the energy shift. Because prior to last year's conjunction, for like the last 200 years, most 90% of the conjunctions have been in earth signs, bringing in the age of, the industrialism, money, capitalism. And earth, of course, is a great element, but you can clearly see where that age is time for the new shift. Earth out, and now air ushering in a new way to think, a new way to communicate. Intelligence, air represents all of those methodical transportation, ingenuity, technology, and again, of course, thinking, processing information, opening up our minds and stepping out of the spell that we've been under for the last few hundred years in the last cycle, the last age. This new age officially again started at the Great Conjunction last year on the winter solstice. But that energy is being re-sparked today with the full moon in Aquarius, because anytime light shines, of course, energy is being transmitted. So I look at it this way. Look at the astrology in the sky as like a light bright. You remember that old game? Whenever the light is shining or that section of the board is lit up, all the pegs that are in that section are lit up. The energy is transferred. Or you can look at it like as numerology. Let's say the Great Conjunction that happened on the winter solstice last year was like 7 energy. The energy of rebirth, renewal. Now that particular conjunction was, let's say, 6 plus 1, which equals 7. 6 is, death and love, balance, equality, all of those great things. 1 is, again, renewal, starting over. It is, what happens after 10. 10 and 1 are the same, So 6 plus 1, that was the conjunction on the winter solstice. Now today, since we're in Aquarius, that conjunction happened at 0 degrees Aquarius. This full moon is now at 1 degree Aquarius, which of course is right there, activating that same energy of 7. So this is a little different though. It's like 5 plus 2. still equals 7, but the energy of 5 brings about change. Again, deep healing, transformation, change. And 2 is all about wisdom, the divine feminine. And again, you can see the queen sitting on her throne right there for the card of transformation with the light behind her head, the cellular DNA strand in her hand as she is, activating it, upgrading it. This is what we're going through. You see the cat right there on the side on the card. I love these cards. This is, again, the Work Your Light Oracle deck, just so you know. Let me put an image up. I love this deck because it says right there on the inside of the box, you are the Oracle. You are the one that, you're Neo. You're the one, like the Matrix. You are every element of the Matrix when you think about it. The agent, the architect, the oracle. And this is it, baby. This is the age of Aquarius that they've been talking about forever. And you're here. You and I. It says on the Age of Light card, you've been training for this for lifetimes. And I feel that reawakening in me. I feel the push to do these readings. I feel the push to share information. To be honest with you, I'm out of my element a little bit in a way, because again, you guys already know I like to write, but I don't like to talk. I don't like the limelight. I don't like to be in front of the camera. But, I gotta trust the niggle, it says. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? It's trying to tell me I need to step out of my comfort zone. Is what they say. Success is right on the other side of fear. Conquer your fears. Conquer what's holding you back, and you will achieve the success that you're looking for. I believe this protection card, first thing I noticed is there's 7 images, 7 bodies here, which again is like the number 7, represents MAAT, balance. And I don't know about you guys, but when I look back through my life, every 7 years, there has been some type of transformation, some type of level up, some type of test for me to look at myself and see where I can grow. I didn't know until this last cycle, the magnitude, and I didn't connect, the dots that it was happening every 7 years. But when we're traumatized and things happen to us, we leave parts of ourselves behind. And it comes a point where you can't go any further without collecting yourself. We can't go any further without healing. And that's the whole point of this transformation, this moon, this age of Aquarius. Healing the planet, healing the collective, healing the masculine energy by balancing it out with feminine energy. All of us have within us feminine and masculine energy, whether you're male or female. Balance comes when we can identify with both and live in both in balance. This protection card reminds us to call back our power, to cut the cords to anything that's, holding you down. You got to let go of the weight if you want to fly, baby. I know that so well. Cut the cord. Look on YouTube. Get you a cord cutting ritual if you need to. If you feel energetically blocked or held to something that's not for your greater good, cut the cord. Soul retrieval. That is deep. Retrieve all the parts of yourself that you left behind to escape whatever it was you were feeling. Because, you can't escape it. You got to feel it to heal it, like they say. I always look at the bottom of the deck. Last card was Mentakan. I hope I'm saying that right. But it says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. I immediately heard the word Pisces when I said that, original light workers. Because it said that Pisces are the eldest of the zodiac. Those that usher people through the spiritual realm. That's the last house of the zodiac before you start over. And that's where we're coming from again, Pisces. We're starting over. I can't read all of these cards because I'm going to run out of time, but I do want to read the transformation card. That was the first card out. And that is the energy that I believe that this full moon is really in. And then I found the actual page number to be 106, which equals 7. So I like synchronicities. Transformation. It says, things are changing at a cellular level. Again, a deep healing. Things are changing. You are not who you were a year ago, and you will soon be. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. You are in between, emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within your cells. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in a fight, flight, freeze mode, and to choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed. As you allow yourself to observe them and to feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Oshun influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that has been cast aside. And Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. Yes, a retreading is happening, healing at the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. You may need to review your relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regime or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. You are deeply loved. Work your light activation. Say this aloud. I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. Affirmations I found are good to say in threes, so I'm going to say it again. I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. And one more time, I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen on a cellular level. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So to recap one more time, transformation is underway, baby. Enjoy this full moon. Use the energy for a deep healing and release. Feel it. What they say, relax, relate, release. Step into the age of light and get ready for this LionsGate portal that is going to hit its peak on August the 8th. The new moon is also August the 8th. These moon cycles are precious. You got to learn your body by learning. The outer universe is just a reflection of your inner universe. Trust what's going on inside of you. Trust the niggle. Protect yourself. Call back all your power. Cut the cord. Anything that's not for your greater good or for anything that's not elevating your vibration and your spirit, let it fall to the waistline. It ain't you that you're judging or you're better. It's just that it's not helping you at this time. And you can revisit it at a later time. Hey, if frequencies don't mesh, they start to repel each other. That's just facts. Love, I can love you, and we still might not vibe together anymore. That's life. I'm longing for home, like this last card says, the belonging. My poetry reflects it. Everything about me has been reflecting it over the last few years, and I gotta embrace what I feel like it says on the inside. What is the niggle trying to tell you? It's trying to tell us that we are the original light workers. We are the original people, baby. And transformation is here. This age of Aquarius is going to change things for melanated people. And it's going to change things for the whole globe. And I'm glad to be a part of raising the vibration, this mind elevation. You enjoy this full moon. Peace.